Hi all, welcome to this Player of the Year recap video focusing on the trading that we've seen from the Player of the Year. So we can smash the links, be awesome, sub to the channel for now, follow me on Twitter at GZLegend. All the links are down below for playlists in the channel and social media links as always. Hopefully you made plenty of profits. I have certainly made profits, mainly from the hero cards, but we're going to get into that in the video and we will discuss kind of where we're at with Player of the Year and where possibly it could go from there. So the main thing is we bought all the hero cards. They've all kind of now sell for between 35 and 50k. The biggest mistake really from our perspective was Gliffy Sigurdsson. We didn't buy more of them when we probably should have, but hey ho, profits are profits. But the interesting analysis that I'm noticing from all of this is cards like Alexander Arnold, who went up to 18-19k, are now kind of back down to minimum price, which is slightly worrying, slightly alarming, and it makes for interesting. Cortez is suddenly starting to creep back up, and what's interesting with him is he had dropped to rock bottom, and I thought, oh, you're not really going to get any potential profits out of him until he's out of packs. But now, for some reason, is now the time you're going to get profits. But all the hero cards have gone up quite nicely. Some of them are pretty much ending up fairly bare on the market. But in terms of the man of the matches, none of them are really going up. They're actually going down. Like Vasquez is a popular man of the match that I have seen in a lot of routes, yet his price isn't going up dramatically. He's up at around 19-20k, but he's been around 16 to 18k for long enough, but he's not went up to what I would have thought would be maybe say 22 to 25. I would have thought he would have really went up in value. He hasn't. But all of the man of the matches what I've tried to do is I've covered all of the man of the matches that I have bought. But like Arazo, for example, he had hit a point of 19-20k, and he is now pretty much going back to minimum price, and it is actually quite baffling. Gliffy, he's around 40-45k, but the amount of times I missed him around 20 to 25, honest, I should have just pulled the trigger and I got a couple at like 20.5, but I didn't. I should have just kept buying more, and I could have just kept selling them at like 45-50k last night, and I would have, honest, I'd been making double my money without breaking sweat. But Laurenti, he's not going up. When you know some of them have went up to maybe, most of them have generally went up, like when they went up to 17-18k, you thought, oh great, they've maybe start to kick in. But cards like Holzberg, they're being price fixed. People were listing them at like 25 and 30k, and this is not like one or two cards, this is like tons of pages of them. And you're almost thinking to yourself, is that a missed opportunity? The thing is, I feel because these Player of the Year SBCs aren't the most appealing to do, because people will be like, well, these cards, I've invested in them, but I'm not really, like, Tammy Abraham was another one, he'd went up till 18-19k, and now he's plummeted back down. It's almost a case of selling in the hype proved the smartest idea, but at the same time, not really, because prices are still, some cards have went up, some have went down, and some have just stayed the same. But what if you'd sold, realistically I should have sold Sek, Arazo, and try to think who else. There was someone else I should have sold, not Vasquez, it'll come at me, but there's like 3 that I should have sold in this case. Arazo, doesn't matter. Coke and Payet, I would have thought they would have went up because they're 86 rated, but they're pretty much the same price, like 20 to 22k. They haven't went up. Like I would have thought, oh, because of like nationalities and they're easy enough to link up due to the requirements, but clearly not. Even Ocampos, he's not even gone. That's who it was. It was Ocampos, Arazo, and Tammy Abraham. They were the 3 I should have sold. I knew it would come at me once I remembered. Like, the only other one that's worth selling for me now is Manuel Fernandez, and I'll probably get rid of him fairly shortly. But Campos, he's commonly been popped up in the SBC routes, but he's like 12.5, 13k, and I'm like, there's no real need to sell him. Yes, I'm making profit, but it's not alarming. Manuel Fernandes is suddenly there's only 7, 8 cards on the market, and like last night you could have still bought him at like 17, 18k, and if it's now going to cost you 22, 23k, then fair enough. Fred's another, he hasn't really gone up dramatically. I've seen a lot of people invest in him, but he hasn't gone up to what I think the levels people thought. And Ivanovic, he hasn't really gone up either, he's like 15, 16k. But these, in this case, the man of the match cards, it turns out, has not been the worthwhile ones to cover. Now, in form, some have went up slightly because of like Tosun and Hart. These are the common ones. Elistundo, they're the common cards that I'm seeing put in the routes. So for me personally, folks, the hero cards was where the profit was in this case. I've made healthy profit from this. That's why I said I've covered. That's why I tried to offload everything as I did. But hope you made some good profits. Let me know in the comments below what you made for profits or losses. Smash the likes as always. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, GZLegend, and I'll catch you all later.